As we get older, traveling can still be an incredibly rewarding and enriching experience, offering exciting new sights, adventures, and cherished memories. Traveling provides a chance to reconnect with loved ones, explore new cultures, and enjoy activities that can enhance both physical and mental well-being. It allows seniors to live fully, creating experiences that can bring a sense of fulfillment and joy. However, as with many aspects of life, traveling after the age of 70 requires special considerations and precautions. There are hidden dangers that seniors may not be fully aware of, and these dangers can pose serious risks to health and well-being. While these challenges shouldn't discourage seniors from traveling, understanding the potential risks is crucial to ensure a safe and enjoyable trip. With the right preparation and precautions, many of these risks can be managed or even avoided. Traveling as a senior requires more than just booking a flight or hotel. It's about planning and making informed decisions that will allow you to enjoy the trip while protecting your health. Awareness of the risks can also empower seniors to take the necessary steps to safeguard themselves during their travels. For example, from managing physical limitations to taking measures to stay healthy in unfamiliar environments, there are many ways to navigate travel more safely as you age. There are several hidden dangers that seniors face while traveling, which are often overlooked or underestimated. These risks can affect everything from mobility and circulation to immunity and mental alertness. As the body ages, it becomes more vulnerable to certain conditions and illnesses, and this vulnerability can be amplified by the stresses of travel. From the risks of deep vein thrombosis on long flights to the challenges of adjusting to new environments and time zones, it's important for seniors to recognize the unique obstacles they may face while traveling. In addition to the physical risks, there are also emotional and psychological factors that come into play when traveling as a senior. The stress of navigating unfamiliar locations, managing travel schedules, and staying on top of health needs can sometimes feel overwhelming. Seniors may also face increased feelings of anxiety or isolation during travel, particularly if they are traveling alone or if their mobility is limited. Acknowledging these emotional aspects is just as important as addressing physical health risks, and strategies can be put in place to reduce stress and make travel a more enjoyable experience. By taking the time to understand the hidden dangers of traveling after 70 and knowing what steps to take to mitigate those risks, seniors can continue to explore the world with confidence and peace of mind. With careful planning, a bit of foresight and awareness of personal health needs, traveling in your golden years can still be one of life's most rewarding experiences. So let's explore the 5 hidden dangers of traveling after 70 that every senior must know before embarking on their next trip, and learn how to prepare for these challenges to ensure a safe and enjoyable adventure. First, one of the most overlooked and dangerous risks of traveling after age 70 is deep vein thrombosis, DVT. DVT occurs when a blood clot forms in a deep vein, usually in the legs. If the clot travels to the lungs, heart, or brain, it can cause life-threatening conditions like pulmonary embolism, stroke, or heart attack. Seniors are more vulnerable to DVT due to slower blood circulation, which naturally occurs with age. Long periods of sitting, such as during car rides or flights, can also increase the risk. When seated for extended periods, blood can pool in the lower legs, reducing circulation and creating an environment where clots are more likely to form. Seniors' reduced mobility and slower circulation make them especially susceptible to this. Additional risk factors include obesity, recent surgery, or a history of vascular issues. To reduce the risk of DVT, it's important to stay active during long trips. Avoid sitting still for long periods. Try to stand up, stretch, or walk around at least once an hour. Simple leg exercises like flexing your feet or rotating your ankles can stimulate circulation and prevent blood from pooling. Compression socks or stockings can also help by promoting blood flow and reducing the risk of clot formation. Staying hydrated is another important factor. Dehydration can slow circulation and thicken blood, so it's essential to drink plenty of water during your trip. Avoid alcohol and caffeine as they can contribute to dehydration. Finally, listen to your body. If you notice discomfort or swelling in your legs, take a break and move around. Consult with your healthcare provider before traveling, especially if you have a history of DVT or circulatory issues. They may recommend additional measures to reduce the risk. By being proactive with these simple steps, you can reduce the risk of DVT and travel more safely and comfortably. Second, dehydration is a significant, often overlooked danger for seniors, especially during travel. As we age, the body's ability to retain moisture decreases due to changes in kidney function and fluid regulation. This makes seniors more susceptible to dehydration, even in conditions where younger individuals may not feel the effects. Traveling in hot climates, dry indoor air, or high altitudes can exacerbate dehydration, with air travel being a common cause due to the dry cabin air. Dehydration can lead to dizziness, confusion, headaches, and fatigue, which can be mistaken for aging or tiredness. The most concerning symptom is impaired mental function, which increases the risk of falls and accidents. Dehydration can also worsen existing health issues like kidney problems, heart disease, and diabetes. To prevent dehydration, seniors should drink plenty of water before, during, and after their trips. Carrying a water bottle and sipping water regularly is essential, especially on flights or during long car rides. In hot climates or when exerting physical activity, more water may be needed. Certain hydrating foods like watermelon and cucumbers can supplement water intake. Seniors should avoid alcohol and caffeine, as they can worsen dehydration. In hot climates, staying cool and drinking more water is vital. Lightweight clothing, breaks in shaded or air-conditioned areas, and avoiding peak heat hours can help. Seniors on medications that increase dehydration risk should be especially mindful of hydration. It's a good idea to consult a healthcare provider before traveling for personalized advice. Proper hydration ensures better energy, mental clarity, and overall health, making travel more enjoyable and safe. Third, falls are a hidden danger that seniors often face while traveling. Navigating unfamiliar environments, like uneven sidewalks, slippery floors, or dimly lit areas, increases the risk of falling. As we age, balance, strength, and flexibility naturally decline, making it harder to recover from a misstep. Fatigue and disorientation from long flights or car rides can also affect alertness and coordination, increasing the likelihood of falls. To reduce the risk, seniors should take extra care when walking in unfamiliar or crowded areas. Slow down, examine the path for obstacles, and avoid rushing. Proper footwear with sturdy, non-slip soles is essential to prevent slipping, and orthotic insoles can help with balance. If needed, using a walking aid like a cane or walker can provide extra support. Be cautious in poorly lit areas and carry a flashlight if necessary. When traveling, pace yourself, take frequent rest breaks, and use transportation options to avoid walking on uneven surfaces. Regular exercise such as balance training can improve stability and reduce the risk of falls. By being mindful of surroundings and taking these precautions, seniors can reduce the risk of falls and enjoy their travels safely. Fourth, travel-related illnesses can also pose a significant and often overlooked threat to older adults. As we age, our immune system tends to weaken, making it harder for the body to fight off infections and illnesses. Traveling exposes us to new environments, which in turn means exposure to unfamiliar germs, viruses, and bacteria that our immune system may not be prepared for. This is particularly concerning for seniors, as they may be more susceptible to illnesses such as the flu, pneumonia, or even stomach bugs, all of which can have severe consequences for those with compromised immune systems. In many travel destinations, different hygiene practices, changes in climate, and unfamiliar bacteria can increase the chances of becoming ill. For example, traveling to new countries or regions often means encountering different pathogens that may not be present in your home country. Even a simple cold or stomach flu can quickly escalate into something more serious if not managed properly, especially for seniors whose bodies may not recover as quickly as they once did. In fact, travel-related illnesses are one of the leading causes of discomfort and health problems for older adults while they're away from home. One of the most common travel-related illnesses is the flu, which can spread rapidly, especially in crowded places like airports, public transportation systems, and tourist attractions. The flu can lead to complications such as pneumonia or exacerbate pre-existing conditions, putting seniors at higher risk for hospitalization or more severe outcomes. Similarly, pneumonia itself is a serious concern, particularly for seniors with weakened lung function or existing respiratory issues. Pneumonia can lead to difficulty breathing, exhaustion, and even hospitalization, making it one of the most dangerous illnesses for older travelers. Additionally, stomach bugs and gastrointestinal infections are common, particularly when traveling to areas with differing food safety standards. These infections can cause severe dehydration, nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea, all of which can lead to significant discomfort and medical complications. Given these risks, it's essential to take preventive measures to protect your health while traveling. One of the most effective ways to avoid travel-related illnesses is by practicing good hygiene. Regular and thorough hand washing is one of the simplest yet most powerful defenses against germs and viruses. Always wash your hands with soap and water, especially after touching public surfaces, before eating, or after using the restroom. If soap and water are not readily available, make sure to carry a travel-sized bottle of hand sanitizer with you that contains at least 60% alcohol. Sanitizing your hands frequently is crucial in reducing the likelihood of transferring germs to your face or mouth. Another important step is to avoid crowded areas whenever possible, as this is where germs tend to spread most rapidly. Airports, train stations, and busy tourist spots are common breeding grounds for viruses and bacteria. If you must be in a crowded space, consider wearing a mask to protect yourself from airborne pathogens. It's also a good idea to bring disinfecting wipes with you to clean surfaces, such as tray tables, armrests, and bathroom handles, which are often touched by many people throughout the day. To further reduce the risk of getting sick, seniors should ensure that their vaccinations are up to date before embarking on any trip. Vaccinations are a key defense against many illnesses, including the flu, pneumonia, and travel-related diseases like hepatitis or typhoid, especially if you're planning to visit foreign countries. Talk to your healthcare provider before your trip to ensure that all your vaccines are current, and to discuss any additional vaccinations you may need depending on your travel destination. This is especially important if you plan on traveling to regions with a higher risk of infectious diseases. In addition to vaccinations, seniors should carry a basic travel health kit, which includes medications such as pain relievers, anti-diarrheal drugs, and other essentials that could help manage minor illnesses while traveling. It's also helpful to bring along any prescription medications in their original bottles, along with a copy of your doctor's prescription, in case you need to refill them while abroad. Travel insurance is another important consideration for seniors. Many travel insurance policies offer coverage for medical emergencies, including illnesses that arise while traveling. This can provide peace of mind knowing that if you become ill or injured during your trip, you will have access to necessary medical care without the added financial burden. Make sure to check with your insurance provider before your trip to understand the specifics of your coverage and whether it includes emergency medical assistance and evacuation, especially when traveling to more remote destinations. It's crucial to listen to your body while traveling. If you start feeling unwell, whether it's from fatigue, a headache, or other symptoms, don't ignore them. Take a break, hydrate, and rest until you start feeling better. Avoid pushing yourself too hard, as this can lead to further stress on your immune system and make it more difficult for your body to recover. If symptoms persist or worsen, seek medical attention as soon as possible. By taking these precautions and being proactive about your health, seniors can significantly reduce the risk of travel-related illnesses. The key is to stay informed, prepared, and mindful of the potential risks, so that you can focus on enjoying your travels and making the most of your adventures, without the worry of becoming seriously ill. Traveling after 70 can still be an incredibly rewarding experience, as long as the right steps are taken to protect your health and well-being. Finally, jet lag and sleep disruption can affect seniors more intensely than younger travelers. Traveling across multiple time zones can significantly disrupt the body's internal clock or circadian rhythm, making it harder to fall asleep at the right times or stay awake when needed. For seniors, this misalignment is especially challenging due to natural changes in hormone levels, slower metabolism, and a decreased ability to adjust quickly to new time zones. As a result, it may take longer for seniors to acclimate, which can lead to extended disruptions in their daily routines and overall well-being. The effects of jet lag can be more than just inconvenient for older adults. They can impact physical and mental health. A disrupted circadian rhythm can lead to symptoms such as extreme fatigue, difficulty concentrating, confusion, irritability, and even mood swings. Seniors are also more prone to sleep disturbances, as they tend to have lighter, more fragmented sleep patterns compared to younger individuals. This means that they may struggle with prolonged sleep disruptions, even after the initial adjustment period, which can also weaken their immune system, making them more vulnerable to infections. To minimize the effects of jet lag, seniors can take proactive steps before and during travel. One effective strategy is to adjust the sleep schedule a few days before the trip, gradually shifting bedtime earlier or later, depending on the direction of travel, can help the body acclimate to the new time zone before even arriving. This gradual adjustment makes it easier for the body to adapt, reducing the severity of jet lag symptoms. Hydration is another key factor in managing jet lag. Traveling, especially by air, can lead to dehydration due to the dry air in airplanes, and dehydration can exacerbate feelings of fatigue and confusion. Drinking plenty of water throughout the trip is essential. Seniors should aim to stay hydrated both during their flight and after arriving at their destination. Avoiding alcohol and caffeine is important, as these beverages can dehydrate the body and disrupt sleep patterns. While napping may seem like a natural way to combat fatigue, extended naps can actually make it harder to adjust to the new time zone. Short naps of 20–30 minutes can provide a boost of energy without interfering with the sleep schedule. Seniors should aim to stay awake during the day until it's time to sleep, according to the new time zone. Light physical activity, like walking or stretching, can also help increase alertness and energy levels without affecting sleep. Exposure to natural light is another powerful tool in minimizing jet lag. The body's circadian rhythm is strongly linked to sunlight, and getting outdoors in the morning can help reset the body's internal clock. Seniors should try to spend time in natural light shortly after arriving at their destination. Conversely, avoiding bright light in the evening will signal to the body that it's time to rest, helping promote better sleep. It's also important for seniors to listen to their bodies during travel. If they feel extremely fatigued or disoriented, it's okay to take things slowly and rest until they feel better. The goal should not be to force the body to adjust immediately, but to allow it to gradually adapt to the new time zone in a way that supports overall health. By taking these proactive steps, seniors can minimize the impact of jet lag and sleep disruption, making for a more comfortable and enjoyable travel experience. With some preparation and mindfulness, seniors can reduce the severity of jet lag, adjust more easily to new time zones, and fully enjoy their travels. Traveling after 70 can still be a fulfilling and exciting experience, but it's important to be aware of these hidden dangers to ensure a safe and enjoyable trip. By taking the right precautions, staying informed, and planning ahead, seniors can continue to explore the world and create lasting memories with peace of mind.